If you keep doing this, you're gonna find yourself in the wrong relationship forever. Welcome to the Man Enough to Heal, Whole Enough to Love channel. I'm Russell B. Rogers, relationship recovery coach, and I have lived through the pain. Here, you know we keep it real about love, loss, masculinity, accountability, and the journey to becoming whole again. Because when you're man enough to heal, you become whole enough to love. If I was to ask you, what is your greatest skill when it comes to dating and women? What would you say? Now, for some of you, it would be in the amount of money that you have the ability to obtain, or the connections that you're able to acquire, or just the fact of what you can do for a woman. But what if I told you the greatest skill that a man has when it comes to dating is the ability to ask the right questions? Let me tell you something, fellas. If you're looking to date, if you're looking for a relationship, if you're looking for something that will truly be sustainable and that will last, then you need to acquire the ability, the skill of asking the right questions. Because that was one of my biggest mistakes looking back over my previous relationship. Now, in order to ask the right question, it needs to come from the right place. So if you don't know who you are, you're never going to be able to ask the right questions that you need to find out if that's the right woman or not. Understanding your morals and your values before you even begin to bring a woman in your life is going to save you a lot of money, a lot of time, and even avoiding the pain of getting your heart broken. So in order to understand your morals and your values, you need to spend time with yourself. Because if you can't understand who you are, you're never going to understand the type of woman that you need, thereby asking the wrong questions and wasting a lot of time. And this can cause you to lead with infatuation over facts. When you're infatuated with someone, this is a clear sign that you need to slow down, stop going by what you feel, and start going by what you see, and start hearing what they say. Because a woman could look real good and say the real wrong things. And if you're so infatuated with them that you're not asking them the right questions, what you're finding is that you're going to overlook a lot of the red flags because all you want is them. And when this happens, what you'll start to do is compromise your morals and your values for the sake of them being in your life. And then what happens later down the road, you'll start to uncover things that don't align with where you are now or where you're going in the future. But it's not that those issues now are new. Those are the things that you chose to overlook because you failed to ask the right questions, thereby going in blind to that situation. And now I'm not saying it's a bad thing to really like a person or really be interested in them or even to invest in them. But what I am saying, if you fail to ask the right questions, what you're doing is setting yourself up to go into that relationship or that situation blind because all you're focusing on is what you feel and not what they're doing and hearing what they're saying. And you also need to make sure you're dating for the right reasons. It's very important that you establish a code of conduct or reasoning within yourself of why you even want to date, why you're even looking for a partner, and why you want someone to be included in your life. You need to ask yourself these things because if you don't, then you're going to be pulled in the direction of a woman instead of actually leading like you were designed and like we were all designed as men to lead in a relationship. And when this happens, now your happiness is going to be predicated on if she's happy or not. And if you live for a woman's happiness, then you will surely come to a great demise. Now, yes, the right woman can make you happy. And yes, the right woman will do things to make you happy. But if you solely rely on people to make you happy, you're setting yourself up for failure. But when you begin to be more intentional with you, but when you begin to do things and pursue things in your life that brings you inward validation instead of seeking outward validation in a way that doesn't require you to be hinged upon what people say or what people do, now you're setting yourself up for success. So the type of questions that you ask can not only identify if she's in alignment with where you are now and where you're headed in your life, but this also can identify the mental and relational state of mind that you're in as well. So let's say you're really into philanthropy work and you really love volunteering. You have a passion for it. And one of your goals or your dreams is to go out of the country and help to serve underprivileged families. Now let's add the fact that you know and you've discovered that you are a caring, loving person and that you just love helping people and it's a natural thing that just comes to you. And then you happen to meet someone and begin that dating process. The wrong question to ask if you're going off of infatuation is, So what do you like to do for fun? Now this is inherently not a wrong question because you're generally asking what she likes to do for fun. But this question doesn't help to peel back the layers to get a general idea and a deeper understanding of who she is and what she's passionate about. So the right questions to ask, given the fact that you know who you are, you know your morals, you know your values, you know why you're dating, and you know why you're looking for a partner, can go a little something like this. So when you think about the world and the many problems that it faces today, what is one problem that you're passionate about solving, and how would you love to go about solving that problem? Now this question is going to help her to now begin to reflect on her own morals, her own values, and dig deep into her perspective. And now this is going to allow you to see her mindset and how she sees the world, if it's from a selfish place or a selfless place. Now this type of question really truly helps you to understand if this woman is aligned with where you are and where you're going. And it would also help you to understand if she's not. And if she's not, this can give you a clear indication and clear direction to then make a peaceful departure from her to avoid wasting your time, energy, effort, and let's face it, money. So listen, if you find yourself struggling just understanding who you are, or you find yourself struggling on asking the right questions in your dating life, I put a little something together for you. I'll put a link down in the description box below. Schedule your free strategy session with me today. I want to connect with you. I want to help you not only understand who you are, but understand the woman that you need. Look, I get it. Dating in 2025 has become extremely difficult, and it's just not like it was back in the day. And one of the culprits that I believe is playing a huge role in this is social media. So if you want to understand how social media is ruining your dating life, click this video here, and I'll see you over there.